sit down here.
At the same moment?
This is July 15th, 1984, and Grandma Bertha is going to tell about her life.
Yeah.
Do you remember when you came to this country, you came before Papa? Papa came later, or you came first and then Papa came?
No, Papa was first.
Oh, yeah?
Sure.
And then you came. And how did you feel when you saw the Statue of Liberty for the first time?
Yeah, I heard about Statue of Liberty all the time, and I was very I was very excited when I saw her in real life, because we were spoken so much, so often. We spoke so often about the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah. So, and when you were a child, you had a friend, Bummer Friedlander?
Yeah.
Could you tell what kind of things you did, some silly things with her? Was hast du gemacht? So you can teach, just say German.
Oh, what we did mit German?
Yeah.
Was wir getan haben, she was very fresh and rude, and I was always only a bystander. I never did this, but she did.
Yeah.
She spit on people. When people walked before her, she spit on them. She threw water out from the window on people.
Yeah.
And she was very fresh to her mother.
Huh.
But her father, she was afraid for her father. But I had a wonderful time with her. I enjoyed everything what she did.
How about your mother? You enjoyed what she did. Your mother, what kind of a person, what was your mother like?
My mother was a wonderful person.
Du kannst Deutsch sprechen.
Oh ja?
Ja.
Sie war sehr gut, aber sie hat ein sehr schweres Leben gehabt. Sie musste alle ihre Schwestern und Brüder aufziehen. Da waren wenigstens fünf. But she had to do everything. She did everything, cleaning, cooking, and everything. Because my grandmother had a store.
Oh yeah? What kind of a store?
She had a store, and she couldn't do housework. She didn't have the chance to do housework. Yeah. And she had to do it. This was her young life, cleaning and cooking and watching her sisters and brothers.
What did she sell your grandmother?
Oh, she sold vegetable, onion, potatoes. That's all.
Did she grow
onion,
them?
potatoes,
Did she grow
and I was 5 years old, but I was very, very. Was sagt man? I saw everything. I could realize everything in my age. And my grandfather had, also, he was there too. And she and my grandfather, but they were very, very poor.
What was your grandmother's name?
Dina.
Oh, yeah?
My grandmother's name was Dina.
Didn't you say she lived to about 85 or 87?
85 years, yes. 85 years old. And she would have lived longer if she wouldn't be all alone. But now nobody helped. She still had two sisters in Poland, and this years ago Austria. Now it's Poland. She was on the Markt, and selling potatoes and onions. That's all. Because I was 5 years old, but I watched everything already. I was a very sensitive child. And she died. She had the Pilze. wie sagt man Pilze?
Mushrooms.
The mushroom. She dried them and put them and put them on the strick, wie sagt man
On a
strick?
string.
On a string, and it was hanging on the wall. And when she made a soup and so and put some in, it was giving it besonders nice good taste.
Huh. Oh, you
My
never
mother
told me
did
that.
the same thing.
Oh, yeah? Dried mushrooms. I like them too.
Dried mushroom.
Huh.
Yeah, and I was even when I was 5 years old, but
You remember.
I remember and it was just interesting to me. I was not an empty child. And my older sister, I never saw in my life, because when she was little, my grandmother took her to her house. My grandmother
Now,
raised
Baja
her.
had another name. Frida. Okay. And your grandmother raised her.
Yeah, my grandmother raised Frida. It's funny to me all the time. I was thinking about it. Why she didn't love her so much like she loved us. That's why was very hard to talk to her or to have something to do with her, because that ruined her life. She saw my mother was different to her other 5 children, and not to her, because when my mother was married and the first pregnancy, she became a boy, and he was so cute and he was so adorable.
His name was Adolf.
Adolf. Everybody loved him. My mother always spoke about him. And
he died of diphtheria?
Yes, and God took him to him. He died. I had diphtheria, and this time there was no cure. No doctor could help him. And then she was giving birth again, and she thought she would get a boy, but it was a girl. And because it was a girl, she was not. Something came over her. She didn't like that girl so much like she loved that boy.
She was disappointed.
She was disappointed, probably. And because my mother was so to my sister, we were the same thing.
And how?
We were not good to her. Unless we were good to her, you mean and rotten what she got. We were very, very mean to her. And it hurts me. When I think of it, it hurts me terribly. And she did things, but she was looking for love, and she stole from my mother whatever she could, and to bring it to my mother's sister, because my mother's sister should like her.
Oh.
This probably was the reason.
Now, your mother's sister's name was who? Was that Blima?
Yeah, Blima.
Huh.
And
did Blima like Baja? They got along?
And they got along because she was ein Stück Malheur, die Tante. Ach, war das ein Aas.
What was Blima like?
Huh?
What was she like, Blima?
Ach, she was just horrible. False and sneaky and just horrible. And everything but the Frida could get out from my mother's house, she brought it to her. And when
did your mother find out about it?
She found out one day, but
so what did she do about it?
That I don't remember anymore.
What was your mother like? What kind of
my
a
mother
person?
Was a wonderful woman, very nervous. She had a very hard life. They took her out from school already